Good morning, everyone. Back in again with another video celebrating 5,000 subscribers. By the time I'm making this video, I already have 8,000, but I figured I'd celebrate the milestone by doing a little throwback to how this channel got started, which is just the daily commute trip, and I can talk about my bike after 5,000 miles. What are some of the mods I did? What are some of the pros and cons, and a general review. Now this is going to be just like the old videos, pardon the noise. It is a noisy place. Anyway, this will be just like the old videos where it's uncut, there's no edits, just raw New York City footage. Pardon if there's any wind noise, and I am difficult to hear. I'm just speaking with the GoPro. I wasn't sure if I should come out today because we are expected to get some rain, and I might get rained on the way home. Well, maybe that'll be okay. Let's just get by these cars first. All right, there we go. Back on Ocean Parkway, the very first bike path in America. Nice day today. Got warmed up. Not too bad. So after 5,000 miles, I've done all kinds of mods, and I think the very first one that I did was these. Well, I got mirrors for the bike, but they weren't these. They were these like cheap Chinese Mia Chow mirrors that were kind of plastic, and dropped the bike one time and they snapped off because they're cheap. So I got these. What the hell are you doing, man? I got these thanks to Felix Mariano. He has the Frantic TV YouTube channel, but he got these mirrors. I'm like, hey, those look like they're pretty nice, low profile. They don't have the bug eye look. So I got them, and they're great. They don't work as well when you have a thick, heavy jacket. They're a lot better in the summer. Just a good way to look behind you at a glance. Then I got the quad log phone mount, the stem mount. Now that one, I had to do a little bit of mod to make it work. I just drilled the hole a little bit bigger there to fit that bolt. Look at this. We got 2 kids on the bike there. That's crazy. Be safe, kids. It's a dangerous city out there. Another mod I got is the Shinko 241 tires, which once I had them, I've never gotten the flat. I still have those same tires. The rear ones are almost due for a change, but they've been rock solid, treating me well. All right. Good thing that guy stopped. Sometimes they don't stop, and I'm not sure what he was going to do there. A little bit of bumps here. Always got to watch out for cars turning here. This is the kind of biggest danger. And pedestrians crossing, of course. I also got the, what is it called? The Niche 420 X-Ring chain, which I am still running. It was very loud at first, but now seems to be pretty damn good. what we got here? Nice. Chinese knockoffs. And then of course my favorite upgrades, which are the controller and the battery. Controller, I went with the Torp TC500, just honestly due to the aesthetic and the like the low profile look and the ease of installation and ease of tuning. But it's actually a great controller. I'm glad I got it. And then the battery, I got the Chai 72 volt Touring, which gives me just a little bit under 100-mile range, and boy, that's been great. I love that battery to death. I'm so glad I got it. No more range anxiety. I got the riser handlebars from Luna, this stem riser which lifts the handlebars up, the seat riser. I got these forks from Fast Ace. They sent me a deal, and if I review the forks, I get to keep them. So you can find the video and in my channel, and if you're looking to buy these forks, there's of course a discount code in the description below. It helps to support the channel if you use the promo code. I got the extended rear fender, even for days like this when your tires get wet, just to avoid having a whole bunch of crap on your back. I got the Abus U-Lock, which I use all the time to lock up my bike. And the fork mount on it, so I just mount it on the fork. I can carry it with me, I don't have to lug it around. And that's nice. Busy biking day today because it's a little bit warmer. It's the one thing I like about winter is there's less people biking. That's okay. I want to come out and have fun. Oh, this guy's gonna turn. Watch, he's not looking. Oh, she's not looking. Yep. No one yields to pedestrians. No one yields to cyclists. You just go on your own. It's every man for themselves. I also got the EMX version 2 turn signal kit, which has been good, but the switch broke, and that's my own fault. I messed around with it too much. I gotta fix that turn signal switch. I might just have to replace the switch altogether. We will see. Because where I have the Torp display, it's a little bit difficult to access the switch, and I may have to think of something different. What we got here? Turn arrow. All right, this is the fun part. I need more coffee this morning. It's gonna rain tonight, and I really hope my bike doesn't short out or something. Really hope it wasn't a bad idea. Should be fun though. Nice one day. What else? I got the alarm, so when someone tries to jack my shit, this thing will start making a whole lot of noise. I got the Magura MT5 brakes, which the calipers on that are fantastic, but the levers, not so much. One of the levers broke on the front one, the most important one, and I had to replace that. And by replace, I mean I just put the stock one back on and I kept the caliper, and it's actually better than before. Look at this. No traffic for us. Yes, sir. Let's go. So after about 5,000 miles, I think I have a little bit over that. This bike is never boring to ride. I'm still not bored of it. Every time I get on, it's kind of crazy. I just forget about all my problems. It's funny how that works. I mean, it's really dangerous, yes. But if you take the precautions, I'm sure it's, totally fine. You just got to be careful, watch your surroundings. It's a ton of fun. Any problems you may be having? Oh, this guy, come on, man. Come on, man. Fucking hell. Whoa. That's what I mean. It is dangerous, especially in the city. Oh man, I can't get enough. I use it to commute to work. I use it to explore the city. I have not had any issues. Just regular maintenance. You lube the chain, put some conditioner on the belt, you tighten the wheel, put some air in the tires. But I do like working on the bike. It's pretty therapeutic. So if you don't like working on the bike, you might, have more issues if you don't do the proper maintenance. But yeah, nothing serious has broken on this bike. Everything seems to be working good. Yes, we are on the freeway, I know. Just for a little bit. Nice little shortcut. Worst shit in Brooklyn. Common sight. Gotta love it that it's in the path here. I know Londoners must be laughing when they see this roundabout with all the lights. Like, oh yeah, Americans, you can't even do a proper roundabout. We having a laugh. It's something that they would say. This roundabout is a clusterfuck though. What is that sound? Jump. A little bit here, a little bit there. Alright, nice and easy. That light takes ages. And we got bumper to bumper traffic here. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Always fun when that road is open. Now, I wouldn't call them upgrades, but I got the Bell Adventurers MIPS helmet. And at first I had this like ILM $99 helmet. The mask was way too close to my face. And this helmet is a lot more roomy, a lot more breathable, and a lot more comfortable. And that saved my face once. And then I have the GoPro Hero 7 Black, which I record with. Got the good old New York City trash here. A little bit of bike traffic this morning. A lot of blind spots that they created by building these things. You don't know what's around every corner. Good thing he looked. We have parents taking their kids to school, which will be me pretty soon, as I have a 7-month-old boy. It's been a crazy 7 months, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Park is a lot more active. It is a nice day, so we got a lot more people outside. A lot more obstacles to be aware of. Gotta use the good old-fashioned hand signals. I hate this road. This is 9th Street in Brooklyn. A lot of cars making U-turns, pulling up out of this parking spot. There's that bike lane right there, which is... I don't like that bike lane. There's cars pulling into driveways out of nowhere, opening doors, crossing, standing in it. It just... Every time I've tried that bike lane, it is an unreasonable hazard. In this street, I choose to take the road for my own safety. I know there'll be people in the car, but you're on the bike, you should be on the bike lane, get out of the road. My safety will take precedence over your nonsense. And then there'll be bikers who are like, get out of the bike lane, that's a motorcycle, you shouldn't be in the bike lane. Don't really care what you guys say. This is New York City. This is almost a dystopian point of life in this city where there's no rules. There's all kinds of mopeds and shit already in the bike lane. There's all kinds of bikes everywhere, all kinds of cars and all kinds of shit everywhere. So I figure if you can't beat them, join them. But in the best way possible, because the Sur-Ron is a fantastic bike. Yep.
Yeah, the GMC.
I think there's other mods I can talk to you about, but I'm trying to think of them. That might be it. You know, I got these grips, which are nice because they got the hard end, good for protection. And I think that's about it. You know, for the rest of the trip, we could just have a nice chat, see what we see along the way. And that's the beauty of these trips. You never know what you're gonna see. Sometimes it'll just be a routine trip, and sometimes you see something crazy. Yeah, I know that was a red light, but the pedestrian thing was green, so if pedestrians can cross, so can I. Now in moments like this, of course, I'm not gonna just plow through. Let people with kids cross, not a problem. This is 4th Avenue in Brooklyn. Very family-oriented street. Get a lot of people taking their kids to school here that I see, and merging with traffic here. Let's see how this goes. So sometimes I'll hit heavy traffic and jump into the bike lane, but overall it is better to take the roadway just faster. Except when you have trucks like this causing traffic. All right, not too bad. Sorry, I'm not talking as much during the portions of the video where I'm trying to be very alert of my surroundings, trying to not crash. Trying also not to make any mistakes. Got all kinds of mopeds here. This place is turning into some kind of European country or some shit. Just not as nice. Alright. We are approaching Atlantic Avenue. Atlantic Terminal is up ahead. That big tower disappearing into the fog. And that is almost our halfway point. A little bit over halfway. It was a busy day. I think President Biden was here yesterday doing some kind of fundraiser or something. So that caused a lot of chaos and traffic in the city. Thankfully that's not today. Hopefully we don't encounter too much traffic today. Especially on the way home when it's gonna rain. And I hope I don't die. One of the problems is when you have the visor down and it's raining, you get all the raindrops on your visor and you can't see shit. So I read online that if you take a potato, split it in half and rub it on the visor, that it beats off the water. That or lemon pledge. I don't know, I didn't want to waste a potato by cutting it, but I did have a pledge and I rubbed it on the visor. We'll see how it works tonight. Just gotta watch out for cars turning here. We got Mr. Swam over here. Go. Going the wrong way. That's okay. It's just really dangerous. Jeez. Interesting where the roads are so wet. It didn't rain last night. Is that just fog, mist? with just fog. Surron is always an attention grabber. That guy was kind of shiesty though. And I always get caught at this light. Which sucks because this is the area where I kind of want to keep moving. It's not necessarily good to sit around in a place like this. So all the traffic you see here going left is going towards the Manhattan Bridge. Just a straight shot. I've considered going with these cars, but it's just so much traffic. I'd rather go my own way, bypass all that nonsense. We got crossing. Gotta watch out for pedestrians. Guy running. All right, let's go. Things I'm afraid of is getting doored. I have an unreasonable fear of getting doored. Just never know when it happens, and I'm super conscious and aware of it, and frankly quite paranoid. What's going on over here? Truck unloading stuff. Blind spot, we're good. Oh, this bus better not block the crossing. We're almost at the bridge now, and pardon any sniffling you might hear. Even though it's a nice day, it is still a little bit chilly. Nose starts to get watery, and I'm talking to you with the face mask up so you can clearly hear me. If the face mask is down, it gets a little bit muffled. So face does feel a little bit chilly. Here we are, Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn. This is close to where I went to college. That just feels like an eternity ago already. Can't wait till my kid grows up and he's gonna be asking for a bike. What do you think? Should I get a Surron for my kid? Or a bad idea? Let me know. I feel like it would be a sweet gift. Maybe start with the X160. Yeah. So as I mentioned again, this is all uncut. Just seeing New York for what it is. I haven't done a video like this in a while. I usually just, if I see something interesting, I'll clip it as a short. If you do want to see more content like this, if it interests you, let me know in the comments below. I can definitely post some. I just figured, you know, it can be maybe boring, just doesn't appeal to many people. I just post it for shits and giggles, to be honest with you. this whole YouTube thing is for shits and giggles. I never even expected to reach 1,000 subscribers because I was like, you know, who's gonna watch this shit? But apparently people do. And that's alright. I can see that if you're not from the city, all of this that I'm going through right now is probably craziness to you. Or some who are from the city, they're like, hey, I know that place, or they used to live in the city. They're like, hey, I remember this place. So it's all in good fun. Oh, let's try to make this light, not get squashed like a pancake. Cars like to turn into this area here. Alright, and the bridge is over to our left. Let's try to see if we can make this crossing. Not quite. That's alright. Now we gotta make the next light. This one you gotta watch out for because buses can turn left, but other vehicles cannot. So you'll see a sign that says no left, except buses. So it doesn't mean it's safe. You just gotta watch out for those buses. All right, here's the bridge. It's gonna be a little bit more crowded today than it usually is. So we'll see how things go. When it gets crowded, it gets a little bit dangerous. And it's one of the reasons why I've considered just taking the bridge with traffic. The only issue is you do have cops that are posted up on the traffic side of the bridge. Not sure. I'm still considering it because it definitely would be faster. Yeah, we got a lot more people here today. Guys have batteries. Slow pretty steep. Are we faster than the train? Are we faster than the New York City subway? Man, those people look miserable on there. Thank you. All kinds of bums and freaks out here. Yes, sir. Foggy day out in the city. I do love crossing this bridge here though. You got a great view. Always a lot of fun going across here, whether there's traffic or not. I gotta tighten my chain. I'm hearing some noise when I brake, and it's the chain wobbling. Ooh. Bridge is the coldest place in New York City. And I got no shiesty on today. Couldn't find my shiesty. That was a dangerous maneuver. We are almost at our destination. Got a lot of people out in the city today. We are in Manhattan at this time. Let's see what we come across. Grand Street intersection near Chinatown. Getting cold now that I've been riding for a while. Fingers are starting to get cold a little bit. Face for sure. But it's not freezing. Oh, nice. Suzuki. Thing's pretty sweet. It's got the supermotos on that shit. Motorcycles right behind me, I think. Yep. I like that front fender. I need to get one as well. Like they're filming a movie. Which movie it is, I don't know. Bye-bye, motorcycle guy. Ooh. Again, sorry for the sniffles. I'm sad he didn't say hi. Man of mystery. What are you gonna do? FDIY. Do it for yourself. That sounds like a self-esteem movement bullshit. This light sucks. Lots of blind spots here. Gotta watch out for people. Old wizard man. Got a whole bunch of hipsters here. fast. You're not gonna make the green light, buddy. Alright, this is the fun part. We will be joining traffic and hope we don't die. Always a nice area to ride through. This part gets me to my destination relatively quickly. If I was on the subway, it would take at least an hour. An hour full of misery and homeless people and weird smells and just depressing vibes all around. Versus this, which is freedom. Being able to go where you want, escape any dangers. That's a big factor if you don't know in New York City. When you're in the subway car and a crazy deranged person enters that car, you are now trapped in a metal box with that crazy person. There's no way out. Versus on this, I can escape and lickety split get out of any danger. Now we are at 4th Ave in Manhattan, near Union Square Park. And always fun to ride the bike to work. I've turned it from something I would dread, and then it turned into something I look forward to. And I would hate my commute. Like, shit, I gotta get on the subway now, this sucks. And then there's always problems, delays, and I'm like, how do I get out of this hell? And now I'm like, oh, I can't wait till work ends, get to ride my bike. Or I wake up, I'm like, all right, get to ride my bike to work. Which is always a letdown when the weather's bad. I'm like, oh man, gotta take the subway again. And it's always been a while, so I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember why I hate this. Now we are on Park Avenue going uptown. We're almost at our destination now. It's just a straight shot away. Looks like we got some traffic here. Which is not unusual, but usually it's a lot smoother than this. When there's traffic, you gotta be careful. But at the same time, there is no traffic when you're on a Sur-Ron. of the upgrades that I'm still looking at is the MX brakes for the front, just to help with that stopping power. Yeah, but they're so expensive though. $500 for a set. I mean, brakes are important. $500 is a lot of money. One of the things I love is that off the gate I can beat any gas vehicle at a green light. What's this guy doing? The fortunate thing about Park Avenue is you can't really get a rhythm of green lights. I don't know why. They're not timed so well at this time of day. That SUV was just inching closer and closer. Probably should have let him go. I don't know. Probably wasn't the stablest of minds there. But if you get an early start, you do get to hit these lights proper. Well, we're almost at our destination, and this is the end of the video. And if you watched it all the way to the end, thank you so much. Thank you for all of my subscribers. You guys make my day. You make this a lot more fun. Still not gonna take it too seriously though. I'm just here to have fun, and if you want to come along, then please do. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Keep an eye out for more content. Bye bye.